If you want to know the best romance movies, you should definitely watch our picks for the best ones of the 2010s.
Fuck! Seriously? It's like you're photoshopped. Can I?
We hope you will enjoy the following ranking. Please let us know your favorite in the comments, and make sure to subscribe to never miss a good movie again.
Number 10. Me Before You, 2016.
You should be out there, claiming the world as your own, showing your leprechaun shoes to dodgy men.
I like my life.
You like everything.
In the 2016 adaptation of Jojo Moyes' novel, a tender romance develops between a rich man in a wheelchair and his caretaker. Directed by Thea Sharrock and starring Emilia Clarke, Sam Claflin, and Charles Dance, the film follows the story of Louisa Clarke and Will Traynor, two human beings who couldn't be more different. After Will becomes wheelchair-bound following an accident, he has doubts about whether his life is worth living until Lou steps in, determined to prove to the man that life is still worth it.
You know what I see when I look at you?
Don't say potential.
Potential. You need to widen your horizons, Clark. You only get one life. It's actually your duty to live it as fully as possible.
Number 9. Blue Valentine, 2010.
In my experience, the prettier a girl is, the more nuts she is. Which makes you insane.
Blue Valentine tells the story of a married couple, Dean and Cindy, as they fall in love, get married, and discover the hardships that come with love and commitment. Director Derek Cianfrance realistically and beautifully portrays the reality of romance and the sacrifices that it demands. Ryan Gosling and Michelle Williams stun the audience with their powerful chemistry and amazing performances. Released in 2010, the movie is definitely worth watching, especially if you're a Ryan Gosling fan.
What's your name?
Go away.
Go away?
Go away.
That's a weird name. Okay, hold on a second. I want to give you something. Look at that. That's my business card. I don't have a phone.
Number 8. A Star is Born, 2018.
All you got is you and what you want to say to people, and they are listening right now, and they're not going to be listening forever, trust me.
A Star is Born is a 2018 romantic musical drama film, produced and directed by Bradley Cooper, and stars him alongside Lady Gaga. It is the harsh and emotional story of Jackson, Maine, who discovers the struggling artist Allie and falls in love with her. She has given up on her dream to make it big as a singer until Jack coaxes her into the spotlight. But even as Allie's career takes off, the personal side of their relationship is under pressure, as Jack fights in an ongoing battle with his own internal demons.
So you got to grab it, and you don't apologize, you don't worry about why they're listening or how long they're going to be listening for, you just tell them what you want to say.
Number 7. The Fault in Our Stars, 2014.
What's your name?
Hazel.
And what's your full name?
Hazel Grace Lancaster.
Released in 2014, this poetic and deeply moving love story about the courage to live and love and the art of mastering fate was directed by Josh Boone and stars Shailene Woodley, Ansel Elgort, and Nat Wolff in leading roles. When 16-year-old cancer patient Hazel participates in a self-help group, she meets the charming Augustus Waters, and the two immediately fall in love. Taking on their shared fate in the face of fear, they go on a journey that will decisively change their lives.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Because you're beautiful.
Oh my God.
I enjoy looking at beautiful people.
Yeah,
See, I decided a while back not to deny myself the simpler pleasures of existence, particularly, as you so astutely pointed out, we're all gonna die pretty soon.
Number 6. The Theory of Everything, 2014.
Are you going to talk about this or not?
Please, will you just go?
Is that what you want?
Yes, it is what I want, so please, if you care about me at all, then please just go.
The Theory of Everything is a 2014 biographical romantic drama film, directed by James Marsh and stars Eddie Redmayne and Felicity Jones. It is the exceptional story of one of the most eminent figures that ever lived, the famous astrophysicist Stephen Hawking, who falls deeply in love with Cambridge student Jane Wilde. Hawking had a drastic diagnosis at 21 years old. Together, they face inconceivable challenges, originating something new in medicine and science, and accomplishing more than they ever imagined.
I want us to be together for as long as we've got, and if that's not very long, well then that's just how it is. It'll have to do.
You don't know what's coming. It'll affect everything.
Number 5. Portrait of a Lady on Fire, 2019.
Votre mère est d'accord pour que vous sortiez seule demain. Vous serez libre. Être libre, c'est être seule.
Portrait of a Lady on Fire is a 2019 French historical drama film, written and directed by Céline Sciamma, and stars Naomi Merlant and Adèle Haenel. At the end of the 18th century, Marianne, a young painter, is commissioned to do the wedding portrait of Heloise without her knowing. Therefore, Marianne must observe her model by day and secretly paint her by firelight at night. Day by day, the two women become closer, and Heloise's portrait soon becomes a collaborative act of and testament to their love.
Comment est votre jeune maîtresse? Je ne sais pas trop, je la connais peu. Mais vous êtes ici depuis 3 ans. Elle n'est là que depuis quelques semaines.
Number 4. About Time, 2013.
You're dying.
No, not that bad.
I'm dying?
No, my parents are in town. They're visiting, and they're coming around.
About Time is a 2013 romantic comedy drama film and stars Domhnall Gleeson, Rachel McAdams, and Bill Nighy. At 21, Tim Lake discovers that he can travel back in time. Moving from the Cornwall coast to London to train as a lawyer, Tim finally meets the beautiful but precarious Mary. As his unusual life progresses, Tim discovers that his unique gift cannot save him from sorrows, ups and downs that are familiar to all families around the world.
If it's true, which it isn't.
Although it is.
Although it isn't, obviously. But if it was, which it's not.
Which it is.
Which it isn't. But if it was, how would I actually...
The how is the easy bit, in fact. You go into a dark place. Big cupboards are very useful generally. Toilets at a pinch. Then you clench your fists like this. Think of the moment you're going to, and you'll find yourself there.
Number 3. Before Midnight, 2013.
If we're meeting for the first time today on a train, would you find me attractive?
Of course.
No, but really, right now, as I am, would you?
Before Midnight is a 2013 romantic drama film directed by Richard Linklater and stars Ethan Hawke and Julie Delpy. 18 years after their first encounter, Jesse and Celine live with twin daughters in Paris and spend a summer in Greece on the invitation of a writer colleague of Jesse's. But when the vacation is over and Jesse has to send his teenage son off to the USA, he begins to question his life decisions, and his relationship with Celine is at risk.
No, the truth is, okay, you failed the test. And the fact is, you would not pick me up on a train. You would not even notice me, a fat-ass middle-aged mom losing her hair.
Okay.
Yeah, that's me.
You set me up to fail.
Number 2. Flipped, 2010.
There I was, holding hands with this strange girl. How did I get into this mess?
Directed by Rob Reiner, the 2010 tender coming-of-age comedy with Colin McAuliffe, Madeleine Carroll, and Aidan Quinn is based on the novel Flipped by American children's author Gwendolyn Van Dronen. When Julie Baker meets Bryce Lasky, she immediately falls in love with him. Bryce, however, is annoyed by Julie and does everything to keep her at a distance. Accompanying both from primary school to middle school, we get to see how each develop their own personality and discover what they really mean to each other.
Less than 20 feet away from me was Julie. My Julie, with Eddie Truelove. She's laughing. What was she laughing about? How could she sit there and laugh and look so beautiful?
Before we unveil movie number 1, here are a few honorable mentions.
Don't you get it, Charlie? I can't feel that. It's really sweet and everything, but you can't just sit there and put everybody's lives ahead of yours and think that counts as love. I don't want to be somebody's crush.
You really shouldn't heckle comedians. It's so rude.
I didn't heckle you. I just woohooed you. It was supportive.
Okay, that's a common misconception. But yelling anything at a comedian is considered heckling. Heckling doesn't have to be negative.
Who looks like a carrot?
Conan O'Brien. My friend, Hannah here thinks he's sexy.
That's weird because I think that your friend Hannah is really sexy.
Oh my God. You did not just say that. How old are you?
What are you, a lawyer?
Number 1. La La Land, 2016.
Any other requests? Girl in the front.
I ran.
I ran.
La La Land is a 2016 romantic comedy drama musical film, written and directed by Damien Chazelle and stars Ryan Gosling and Emma Stone. The film tells the story of the up-and-coming actress Mia and the dedicated jazz musician Sebastian, who struggle to make ends meet while pursuing their dreams in a city known for destroying hopes and breaking hearts. Set against the backdrop of today's Los Angeles, this musical about everyday life explores what's more important, a once-in-a-lifetime love or the spotlight.
My lord, did you just say a serious musician?
I don't think so.
Can I borrow what you're wearing?
Why?
Because I have an audition next week. I'm playing a serious firefighter.
So you're an actress. I thought you looked familiar. Have I seen you in anything?
Do you agree with our list? Please let us know in the comments. If you want to know more about a particular movie in this list, you can check out our links in the video description. And for more top 10 movie videos, be sure to subscribe to communiTV.